time is it? How is it not even 8? Should at least be 9 or 10. Guess it doesn't help that the curtains are open, especially with that sun directly in my face. You should have really closed them last night. Yes, you. You were the last one in bed. I was already way too comfortable to get back up. Granted, I never asked you to shut them, but that doesn't matter. Oh, whatever, it's too late now. So, how'd you sleep? Was it really that bad sleeping with me? 'Cause if it was, there's always the pull-out. See, I told you it wouldn't be that bad. You were definitely overreacting last night. Yes, you were. It took me like 5 minutes to convince you to get in. You're just lucky I didn't give up. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't have a girlfriend right now. What would you rather have? A girlfriend or a bed to yourself? Exactly. In that case, I think you made the right choice. I would have done the same. Yeah, I would have. Totally done the same thing. Maybe. I don't even know. Honestly, I would have just been as nervous as you. Glad I wasn't the one in your position. Hey, take it as a compliment. I'm just saying that you have more guts than I do. I probably would have insisted on the pullout. Really? You're calling me a dork? Who am I even talking to right now? Since when did you think you could just start teasing me? I don't remember giving you that permission. Only I can do that. Maybe someday I can give you that privilege, but for now, you're the only one who can get made fun of. I don't want to hear it. It's just the way things have to be. I don't make the rules. Well, I kind of do, but you know. I'll change them when I feel like that. When that could be, I don't know. Here, how about I'll think about it and then get back to you. How does that sound? Hey, you're lucky I'm even thinking about it. I'm trying to be open-minded here. Good. I'm glad we could settle that fairly quickly. I'm surprised, considering how insistent you can be. Do I really have to remind you of last night? I mean, if that wasn't insistent, I don't know what is. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just that when you're wrong, it can be pretty hard to convince you otherwise. I guess I was able to, sure. But that's only because I know how to. I've kind of cracked the code when it comes to swaying your opinions. Believe me, from all that time you spent hanging out at our house, I picked up a thing or two about you, that being one of them. It's why you always seem to be on the losing end when we get into arguments. It's not because you're bad or can't think of a good comeback, it's because I'm always 10 steps ahead of you. Maybe I'll be generous enough to let you win one of these times. But I guess we'll have to see. No promises, though. I don't know about you, but I'm still pretty tired. I kind of slept awful, not gonna lie. Oh, speak for yourself. I didn't fall asleep until like 2 a.m. I always have a tough time sleeping when I'm away from home like this. I don't know why, though. It's really weird. Guess I'm just so used to my normal bed. It throws me out of rhythm. Luckily, it's only 8. I bet those guys are still asleep. Probably have a good amount of time before we actually have to do anything. I don't know about you, but honestly, I think I just want to stay in bed. I don't really feel like getting up. Glad you feel the same. Hey, where are you going? I thought you said you wanted to stay in bed. Coffee? No, you don't need coffee. You can just have some later. Plus, hotel coffee sucks. It'd probably be way better to get some at the cafe instead. Come on, please. Can we just lay down for a bit longer? Okay, good, because I really didn't want you to leave. Didn't take too long to convince you that time. Guess you weren't too hesitant to change your mind. Just admit it, you don't want to leave, do you? Ah, the sweet sound of silence. I think I've already got my answer. What? No, we're not going back to sleep. I'm all ready to awake for that. It'd be pointless to try. What do you mean, why? I thought I made it obvious. Don't you remember last night, before we both fell asleep? Well, let me remind you. Here, move a little closer. You're way too over. Oh, and move your arms too. You should know the drill at this point. Why are you acting so shocked? We were just cuddling a bit last night too. You almost look stunned. The cheeks are getting red too. Jeez. It looks like I really struck a chord. Come on, you don't have to act like you don't expect this. This is your fault for not seeing it coming. Time to prepare. For what? This? Absolutely not. Now I know how flustered you get. I might just have to do this more often. And don't tell me you don't like it. From the way you're hugging my arms, I can safely say you're not too against it. Hey, why'd you stop? No, I thought it was nice. Go right ahead. I think it's only fair considering that I've been doing the same thing to you this entire time as well. Plus, what's the point of cuddling if only one person does the cuddling? Kinda defeats the purpose, you know? And also, doesn't it feel nice to hug someone? In my opinion, it feels as good as receiving it, if not better. It shows you really care for someone. And I don't know if you can tell, but I kinda care about you. Just a little. You know, you're lucky, 'cause I was about to squeeze you even tighter, but I have the feeling you wouldn't know how to handle that. Your face is already red as is. I wonder how many shades it will change if I decide to go through with it. Unless... I'm kidding. That's the last time I'll tease you. Promise. Well, at least for now anyways. What? You look disappointed. Oh, don't tell me you didn't want me to stop. Well, that's good to know. I had a feeling you might say that. I don't know. Lucky guess. That look on your face totally didn't give away anything. Like I said before, I've picked up a few things about you. Well, I'm glad. I enjoy messing with you as much as you like getting messed with. It's kind of nice how it works like that. Looks like I ended up with the right person. Couldn't ask for anyone else. I mean, it's hard to ask for anyone else when you're already with the best. I can't imagine there being a person better than you, let alone find someone else. It's kind of funny now that I think about it. I always used to hate when my brother would bring his friends over. I don't know why, but they always seemed to bother me for no apparent reason. All it took was for me to tell him and his friends to squirrel off, and we would have never met each other. Very grateful I was raised with the gift of patience. Although, I guess I have no one to thank except him on that one. That's the only thing I can safely say he's actually helped me with. You know, how long has it been since I met you? It has to be at least a year or two now. Geez, has it already been that long? Feels like forever. Time flies. And to think, all that led up to this. I really lucked out, didn't I? I really did. Wait, what? How can they be awake already? You've got to be kidding. Come in, hold on. Oh, that sucks. I mean, we're on vacation. Why is everyone up this early anyway? Well, at least we're still in bed. I'm pounding on your friend's door at 8 in the morning. Hey, same time tomorrow? If we happen to be awake? Perfect, sounds good to me. Honestly, I couldn't imagine a better way to wake up in the morning. Oh, and one more thing, at least for the time being. Let's just keep this between us, okay? I think it'd be better to surprise them all at once when the time comes eventually. I guess we'll have to see. Don't worry, I'll know when we should. No need to doubt me. Okay, now shut up before they hear us. This really can't be much of a secret if they can hear us from the other side of the door. What? What could be so important you have to say it right this second? Alright, well it better be good. Fine, I love you too, idiot. Jeez, you're too much of a dork, you know that? It's why I love you, though. I'll give you that much. Alright, we'll talk later, promise. But until then, love ya.